Today we're going to be doing a little different thing. Yes, I'm doing a tier list. This is the farm bird tier list. And yes, we're doing domesticated and exotic birds and wild birds. Okay, so let's just... First of all, emus. Yes, an emu is actually a farm bird. And now we're ranking them as like how well they do in a farm. Like what's their competition? Are they going to be safe from predators? Yeah, emus. Emus are definitely S tier. And yes, I'm using this on Photoshop because I'm not going to do it. Yeah, emus are S tier. I mean, a coyote might take it down, but come on, what's a 6 foot tall? What's a 3 foot tall canine gonna do against a 6 foot tall emu? An emu is gonna stomp the hell out of the freaking coyote. Next thing, the barn swallow. Yes, if you don't live in a farm, which I don't, but I've seen these barn swallows before. Barn swallows are these small looking birds and they have some predators. But really, they're just like a pest. No, they're not really. I just give them A tier. Because, no, B tier actually. They can defend themselves, kind of, but they just weave in and out. They're just pretty minor characters or birds. They don't really care about them. Ooh, the pigeon. Pigeons are definitely around like B tier. Now I would have ranked it higher because they're my favorite bird, but I give it B tier for the pigeons because pigeons they're kind of good at like PvP. They have a below average attack. They can like intimidate themselves by spreading their wings and flapping them and pecking their opponents. But other than that, the pigeon has no other opponents. Has no other predators besides like hawks and coyotes. But remember, this is a bird tier list, not mammals. And it might have some competition, like for example, the chickens and the rooster, the chickens and the guinea fowl and all of that. Yeah, those can defeat a pigeon. But other than that, a pigeon gets B tier because of its high intelligence and adaptability. Okay, next thing on our list, geese. Geese are a farm bird too, and they're around like A tier. Now they're around A tier because they're big in size and no one fucks with them. And plus, they can defeat a goose. They can defeat like a duck or a rooster because of their big size. Now this is a predator. Yeah, the Redtailed Hawk. Yeah, I said wild too. Wild animals, just not domesticated. Just not domesticated. They're easily around S tier. I mean, come on, it's the predator around the farm, and it's one of the most common too. And plus, they're the only ones that have killing capability and weapons. Next thing on our list is the turkey. Yeah, the domesticated turkey is a buff bird. Yeah. The turkey is a really big bird, and it isn't really that smart, but it has some capabilities. It can fly, but not really. Domesticated turkey, domesticate. Wait. Yeah, okay. Domesticated turkeys can't fly. Domesticated, okay? Not wild, domesticated. Okay. Pheasants. Now, pheasants, they're too rowdy and they just fly everywhere, so they're just C tier. Now pheasants, they can camouflage into the surroundings, and they have some good like fighting capabilities. But other than that, the pheasant is pretty much useless. Guinea fowl are easily around A tier. They're around A tier because they're loud, and whenever a rival bird or predator comes in, they can either do a sound alarm or they'll gang up on the predator or aggressor. Yeah, and they're fucking loud too. Like Jesus Christ, they're like. "Ah, ah, 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 mm." Next thing on the list, duck. Yes, ducks are around like B tier. They're around B tier because they're just like a goose, but like weaker and smaller. That's pretty much it. Next thing on our list, the quail. The quail is around like C tier. The quail is around C tier because it doesn't really have that much fighting capability. No, actually D tier. The quails, they're not really smart, but they can run and fly fast and can camouflage within the bushes. But they're an easy source of XP to like say something like a coyote or a hawk or owls. So yeah, when it when it comes to the quail, the quail is around D tier. Remember, it's around like how do they dominate the farm, or like are they the top bird, and how well they would do in a farm. Like okay, next thing, the partridge. Yes, people. There's actually farms with partridges. D tier is the same as the freaking quail is the basically the this is it's basically the same as a quail, but it's a little bigger. It's basically just that. Oh god damn it, Jesus Christ. Yes, the peacock is an actual farm bird too. And it's around an A tier. Because they can fly, yeah, they can fly. And plus they get an intimidation bonus because of its huge tail feathers. Yeah. Holy like and plus they have pretty good fighting capability too. Like they can defend themselves from birds like chickens or turkeys, maybe even guinea fowl. But it would not win in a fight against an emu. I mean, come on, it's an emu. Okay, the last thing on our list is of course the classic chicken. Let's just wait for this picture to load. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, the chicken is an OP piece of crap. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Jesus. And when I meant piece of crap, I mean it's pretty OP. It's pretty much the poster child of the farm. And easily deserves around A tier. They're A tier because the roosters and hens they can defend themselves, but it's usually the roosters that defend themselves. But other than that, so yeah, here's the complete tier. From D tier, we have the partridge and the quail. Yeah. And C tier, the only C tier here is the pheasant. And then B tier, we have the swallow, the barn swallow, the pigeon, the domestic turkey, and the duck. A tier, we have the goose, the guinea fowl, the peacock, and the chicken. And then S tier, we have the emu and the hawk. Okay, yeah. So thanks for watching. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and yeah, here's the tiers right here. Bye. Yeah. Bye bye.